Hi, guys. Thank you for coming into my live. Thank you for watching this on the replay. I do appreciate you guys who are supporting the ministry by watching the replay. That's definitely helpful. So I was going to set this up on StreamYard, but I decided that I'd go ahead and just do it on regular YouTube because I have a meetup coming up called Pinecone Fest. And I wanted to save my minutes for lives and everything that I want to do at Pinecone Fest. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. So I'm doing this on regular YouTube today. Yep. I do have a live this Sunday. And then I don't think I'm going to have any other ones scheduled until after Pinecone Fest, I don't think. I have one scheduled for October 27th on my other channel. Yep. How are you doing today, Jaden? Doing good? I am going to put I like to put the live next to me, so if I want to make moderators or something, I can do that. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Got it. Got it up. Okay. Hello, Justina's Country Kitchen. Welcome in. This has been an awesome week for donations. So on Sunday, I received some shampoos and conditioners and lotions, like little sample size ones, from a lady at the church. And then Sunday night, I received 2 PayPal donations for the ministry. So I'm going to get to order something from Amazon. And I think I decided I was going to order men's socks because I get a lot of women's socks donated, but no men's socks. So I think I'm going to buy like a bulk of men's socks, and I'm going to take half and I'm going to split half with my mom. So that'll save us both money for several months. And then Monday, somebody mentioned it on Sunday that they had a couple bags over at the church. And we've been going to this church for about a month. And so I go over there, I go to the church office, and she says, here, come in this room. And she has this old style grocery basket. And we basically loaded that grocery bag up twice. And so my trunk was all the way full, and my back seat was halfway full. And I got all kinds of stuff: shampoo, conditioner, lotion, razors, Tampax, Kotex, bar soap, underwear and socks for the homeless, little small laundry things. In other words, it was a huge bunch of stuff, and it was a lot of work. I literally worked on that all day yesterday while hubby was at work, and then it got later in the day. The only thing I didn't manage to get put up was all the shampoos. Because they're full-size shampoos, and Mom and I, we usually buy those little 3 or 4 packs at Dollar Tree of the little shampoo bottles, and we fill them up and give them smaller sizes because we don't want their stuff to be too heavy because they have a lot of stuff to carry around. So we try to make it a little bit smaller for that reason. So lots of donations. And then today I went over to the post office box, and I had a box that was full of miniature toothpaste and socks. It was mostly women's socks, but there was a couple of pair in there that were for men. They're used socks, which I don't mind getting used socks for the homeless because, it's better than what they have. So, but yes, mostly we're getting women's socks donations. So I won't have to buy women's socks probably all the way till next year. I have that many donations of women's socks. But men's socks, not so much. Matter of fact, the church asked me to write down a list of things I needed, and I think I'm going to do that. Make up a list of stuff that's needed. So that's a lot of donations in a matter of like 2 days. 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's pretty awesome. Very, very awesome. So if you come in here and you have a community tab, if you would share this out for me, that'd be awesome. Oh, I forgot about the dishwasher next to me making loud noises. You guys probably couldn't even hear me there. The dishwasher is literally right here. So it's loud. I'll put it back on later. After this live, I'll let it finish its cycle. But anyway, I wanted to come on and do my live today. I did not get to do the live yesterday because I spent the whole day processing that donation that I got, because I had to load it all in the car, then I had to bring it all into the house, and then I put it all out on the counter and made a video, and then I just started distributing it through the area where I store it and getting stuff ready for next time. Mom and I are going out again in October. I think we picked the 24th, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the calendar, but we did actually schedule our next time. I have one more homeless ministry interview coming up later on this week. I have to do a little editing to that video, but I should get it ready for this week. If not, then early next week, but I should be getting it done. I just have to listen to it all the way through, and sometimes the things they say are a little unpredictable, so I have to edit just a little bit out of the video. But I'm sure most of you guys can handle it, but I don't know. There's certain words there I'm not sure how they're going to do on YouTube. So it's like, maybe I can just edit a few things. We'll see. I'll have to listen real close to see how much I have to edit out of it. So anyway, I wanted to come up and do my 30 minutes for today. That's my goal, is 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's my goal. So I appreciate whoever's in here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I had to do a friend mail video today, and on the friend mail video, I had to do 3 takes to get the channel name right of the person who sent me something. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I actually edited it and put the bloopers at the end so you guys could see my little mess up there. It's pretty funny. I just kept getting the channel name wrong. Twice I got the channel name wrong. Third time I finally get it right. But sometimes if something's really long and complicated, I just have to speak it really slowly so that it, I have to think about what I'm saying. But yeah, it's kind of one of those long channel names. It's like enjoying the journey, cancer as a lifestyle. So that's 7 words. So that's a pretty long channel name. I suggest for most people to try to keep your channel name at 3 words if you can, because it's really hard to type in the chat really long channel names, and it's hard to remember. So you want something easy to remember for people. So my other channel is Gail's Southern Living, so that's 3. And then Broken Hearts Ministry, that's 3. I did add Gail to the end of it, but only because every time I went into chat, people were calling me broken. I was like, oh, I don't want them calling me broken. I don't mind if you call me Broken Hearts, but broken just, I don't know. I guess we're all broken, but I didn't want to be called that. So I added -Gail at the end of it, so people would call me Gail instead of broken. So anyway. But there is actually 2 or 3 Broken Hearts Ministries on YouTube. But I think my channel has rose up above theirs because those channels aren't really going anymore. They're not working anymore. So that helps. Anyway. Yep. So I was in Mountain Grandma's live earlier. They were talking about doing a sourdough collab. So I think I'm going to do my first sourdough. So I was listening to a video about it just now. And I learned a little bit from it, but it's not the exact recipe I really wanted to do. So let's see. Less is more. I can't stay focused on long videos either. Yeah, I will occasionally. What I do is when I go watch a video, I'll watch one video like 3 to 10 minutes long. And then I'll put a longer one, like if they have a 15 or 20-minute long one, I'll put that in my watch later list. So for every video I watch, I'm really watching 2 because I have put one in that watch later list. And so every night when I go to sleep, I put it on low volume and I have 2 watch later lists because I have Gail Southern Living and Broken Hearts Ministry. So I run one of those 2. I look to see which one has the most in it, and I run that one. And then the next night I'll run the next one, and I'll just keep going back and forth. And then sometimes during the day, just to get caught up, I'll run a channel. I'll run a watch later list on my laptop, which I could totally do on here. And I do need to do that. Actually, I have a friend who really, really needs watch hours. So I need to help her with that. But yeah, last night I was listening to one of my friends. I won't say who because I don't want to hurt their feelings. But I was listening to, at first it was a 12-minute long video. The first 5 minutes I was listening. And then after that, I went and put it on the charger and let it finish playing. Of course, I had already made my comment and just let her keep on talking about what she was talking about. But yeah, I mean, I got the gist of everything I needed in the first 5 minutes. So it's really bad when you get monetized because you feel like all your videos need to be 8 minutes long, 8 to 12 minutes long or longer. But I think even if you're doing some 8 minutes and longer videos, I think you still need to occasionally do 5 and 10 and 1.5 minute videos because people have a really short attention span. So when they're in a live, they want a quick, easy video. So we need to keep putting out the videos that are short. Even if you're just doing a quick friend mail and you're just showing one thing and it's like 2 minutes long, go ahead and put that video out because that'll help people to be able to connect with your channel quickly when they see you in a live. And then, hopefully they're the type of people who will throw a longer one into the watch later list. But if they watch that 1.5 or 2 minute video all the way through, hopefully it sticks. I really don't know. I've heard it needs to be a 3 minute or longer video for it to stick. So, maybe a 3 or 5 minute video once a week would be good. And just in my opinion, right now, I don't have really long content. So later on, probably we'll get a little bit longer content. So I'm not worried about it because this channel is a really long way from monetizing. But my other channel is monetized. So if you have any questions about monetizing, I can answer those questions because I do have a monetized channel. And I would like to monetize this channel. And if I do, I'm going to use it for the homeless ministry. So that would be awesome. That's my plan. So that's why I want to try to do a 30-minute video 5 days a week so that I can continually be getting that watch time going on there. So now you can monetize at 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So that's a little bit better than when I did it. It was 1K and 4,000 watch hours for my other channel. But yes, long channel names are hard for people and videos over 12 minutes are hard for people. And I guess I speak for me when I say that. But I do still watch the longer ones. Sometimes I have to put them in the watch later list. Or sometimes I'll start a video and it'll play for about 3 minutes. I'll make my comment. I'll go outside, feed the chickens. By the time I come back in, the video's over. Of course, I've already done like and comment. So then I go on to the next person. And I may start another one, make a comment, go in the bathroom, sweep and mop the floor, come back, that video's done. And that's how I kind of do my whole day. I have to stop and continually be changing videos during the day. And then at night, I just let it run. Now, those videos don't get comments. Sometimes I'll put a comment on the first one, but the rest of them won't really get comments. So they just have to, if they know me well enough, they know that for every one video, I'm actually watching two for that extra support for people. And it helps you stay connected with them, and it helps keeps you up on everything. Now, if a friend asks me if I've watched a specific video, I'll tell them. I'll be like, my phone watched it, but I don't know the details. Let me rewatch that, and then I'll be able to tell you. Let's see. That's weird. It's showing the comment here is more current than the one on my phone. I keep getting close to 500, but it will take me longer. Oh, what number are you on now, Justina? I can give you a shout out for my other channel. That channel's shout out would carry more weight than this one because it's a bigger channel. Let me write that down real quick. I'll add you to my shout out list, and maybe somebody will come by and see you. Hopefully, every little bit helps, right? Justina, country. And I'm going to make sure my other channel's connected with you as well, just to make sure. I'm going to write this down. Shout out. And I'll go by and check out your channel, make sure I keep, yeah. Yeah. I'll be excited to hit 200 on this channel. I'm going to join, what might help me with some channel growth for this channel is I'm going to join the collaboration called #Christmas is Coming 23. And it's one of those collaboration giveaways where a ton of people there's a whole group of people that go around and watch these giveaway videos, right? So if you participate in one of these giveaway collaborations, these people will make friends with your channel in hopes to win the giveaway. And most of them will stay. Last collaboration I had, I gained 150, but I only lost 2. That's on my other channel, not on this one. But you might look into that, Justina, that collab that I'm talking about. $3.93. Ooh, I could get you a couple just by making sure all my channels and backup channels are friends with you. Let's see, I could do Make Sure Gail Southern Living, and then I could do my extra one, and then I could do my husband's. Yeah, I can get you 3 more by the end of the night. And they'll stick too, because I'll watch one video and put one in the watch later list. Or on my husband's phone, I'll just let 2 watch while we're watching TV tonight. And so it'll stay. I mean, I know I'm supposed to watch 2 videos and make 2 comments. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. That's a good thing about having little extra channels, is you can kind of help people with stuff like that. So yeah. If you're ever interested in doing like an interview or coming up and talking, I could have you up on my other channel, and you could maybe gain some new friends from that. Hello, Joe, Garden State Gardener. How are you? What's up? I'm sitting here talking to Justina. We're just talking about whatever. There's nobody else in here, but we thought we're just having a conversation. Yeah. I don't think Jaden's in here anymore. Well, maybe she is, but it only says 2, so that's Joe and Justina. Work. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about you, Joe. You're always working. I need to turn around and set up Nightbot for this channel. So I finally, after 3 years, got Nightbot set up for my other channel. I did not do it by myself. I had Devil Dog talking me through it. So you're interested in the sourdough collab? On my other channel on Gail Southern Living, I started doing a video called collabs upcoming where I talk about the collabs that are coming up. And on that video, the information is in there. But if you want to write it down, just write down sourdough. And the 2 channels hosting that is Mountain Grandma. And it's not mountain spelled out. It's MTN, abbreviated Mountain Grandma. Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm. Those are the 2 doing the sourdough collab. And hello, Michelle J., the crocheting dog mom. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, let's see. I'm still kind of trying to establish all my moderators on this channel. I'm working on that. That's why I try to keep my phone next to me so I can make moderators. I've never made sourdough before either, but I'm going to try it. So the collab, it doesn't have a hashtag. You make sourdough, and you hashtag Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm. They put you in a playlist, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist of it. And that's going to be for the month of October. Thank you, Garden State Gardener. There's Mountain Grandma's channel. Joe put that up. Hello, K&K Crochet. How are you? K&K Crochet. What is your first name? I'm going to try to remember. We'll see. This is actually my favorite hat here. My Adidas hat, the camo Adidas hat's my favorite. My Vegas hat that's pink camo used to be my favorite, but I kind of got it dirty and it's not going to be my favorite hat unless I get it cleaned. But I really wanted to buy a new hat. But anyway, sometimes I just have hat days and I just want to wear a hat. This is one of those days. Thank you, Joe. So there are the 2 channels doing the sourdough collab, Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm. So Justina was wanting to join that collab. So you can either start your sourdough or you can make something with your sourdough if you already have established. So you can do any of those things. So do you go by KK? You go by KK for your name on YouTube? That's cool. Hello, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. How are you? So I sent you back a email, Rebecca. The day that you're going to be on my other channel. If you'll come in a little bit early, we can talk about that thing you wanted to talk about. Just come in 15, 20 minutes before, and we'll talk privately before we start the live. And that way you can ask me what you want to ask me. Yeah. I just got a huge donation for the homeless ministry yesterday. And so I spent almost the whole day processing, meaning I had to unload it. I had to load it, unload it, put it all on the counter, make a video. Then I had to put it all up. So it was like a lot of stuff. Anyway, I feel very, very blessed. I also got a box full of socks and toothpaste. I also got 2 PayPal donations for the ministry. I think with the PayPal donations that I received, I think I'm going to get men's socks and there was some little packs of antibacterial that's like in a foil type pack. So, the socks were pretty expensive, but there's a lot of them. And so I wanted to buy a filler thing for them. So I decided to get the antibacterial thing for them. So that I got to make sure the PayPal money transferred to my account. So I have to make sure that money's in there, and then I'm going to place my Amazon order. And then when I get that, I will show what I received. But yeah, the men's socks, going to be very awesome. Everybody donates women's socks, but nobody donates men's socks. I don't know why. I think it's because men just really wear their stuff out. What kind of things do you do except as donations? What kind of things do I do? So I have PayPal. I have an Amazon wish list. I can accept, your major gift cards. Also, someone actually sent me a box full of socks and toothpaste. So it could be physical, PayPal, gift cards, or order something off the Amazon wish list. So there's 4 ways that you can donate to the ministry. I've also had my sister-in-law, Free Henley Maid, when she came to visit me in July. She brought me about 8 hats that she had made and donated those toward the ministry. So she did blue, black, and brown. So they're very basic colors, can be used for men or women. The only one that I think is specifically for women is the one that has the little pom-pom on top. I don't think a guy's going to wear a pom-pom on his head, but I'm going to try to remember when you come up, Rebecca, I'm going to try to remember to wear my hat on that live. Thank you, KK. The reason we started it is very sad because my sister passed away in October 2022. And we started the donation. We started the ministry on Christmas Eve 2022 after we found out she had passed away. So we're doing the ministry in memory of my sister, Gretchen Renee. She was very beautiful. She had beautiful wavy hair, and she was just really outgoing, and way more outgoing than me. And she was beautiful. I always looked up to her, and I always thought she was beautiful. And she got over there in Colorado, and she kind of did drugs off and on, and she was in jail off and on, and drugs kind of took her beauty from her because she was very beautiful. But some of the last pictures of her that I saw, she wasn't quite as beautiful as she used to be because, the drugs do things to your body. So, but in all indication, we could tell that we couldn't see any indications in her stuff that we received after she passed that she had been doing drugs again. So we think she was clean and that she was trying to get her life cleaned up. And she had an ex-boyfriend that we talked to that said she was planning to move back to Abilene. Hello, Heather. How are you? So we do and my sister and I had a fight. That was the last thing we had. Hello, Cooking with Net. How are you? That was my, and that's why her death was so hard on me because, the last thing we had was a fight. Like, she wanted to drink and party in the house. And I'm not saying I've never had a drink before. I'm saying I didn't want her to get really, really drunk and do something weird in front of my stepdaughters. And I grew up with an alcoholic father, so I really didn't want them to experience that. So we got into a fight over that. And then I took her to Walmart. One of her friends came and picked her up, and that was the last time I saw her. So it was kind of like I'm almost about to tear up talking about it. It was very painful. I actually went to grief counseling at the Open Door after she passed, just to kind of deal with some of it, because it's a really weird feeling because you're like in this bubble of pain, but the whole world is moving around you, and you feel like everybody should be in pain with you, and they're not. So it's just really hard to go on past that. And when they say things get better with time, they really do, because I don't get as upset now. The only time I get upset is like my mom was talking to her, the person who cleans her house, housekeeper person. And she started talking about the actual accident where my sister had got hit by a car. And she was talking about the details of that. And that one there, I love my mom to pieces, but I had to tell her, I was like, Mom, I can't listen to this right now. I can't do this. So, I had had to have her stop talking about it. I was like, I can talk about all pieces of it, but the part of her actually getting hit, that part is really painful for me because I think about, the pain she must have felt. Hello, Lottie. How are you? Yeah, I know. I know. I know, KK, but I do. It was hard. Yeah. Watching people deal with drug addiction is very difficult. And I did a lot of praying for her. Um, as far as I can tell, she had cleaned up her life and was planning to come back to Abilene and I think, rejoin with her family. Yeah. You feel like your world has stopped, but everybody else's is still moving. And I actually went for a while there. I didn't do a lot of videos. I didn't do a lot of I didn't do lives for, I don't know, it was like a month or 2 months. I mean, my channel was actually kind of taking a dive. I was in the grief, and then I just started doing things little by little, coming back. And then we started the ministry, and the ministry really helps with healing. So it just proves how God can take something bad that happens to you, and He can make it into something good and something that blesses other people. So I can't do anything to bring my sister back, but I can help these other people because they feel discouraged and unloved and hungry and cold and sad. And so far, I've experienced more mental problems for being out there homeless than drugs. I've only been around a couple, like two that I thought maybe could have been on drugs, and maybe a couple that maybe smelled like alcohol. But most of them, it's mostly they got mental problems. You can tell. Yeah, grief is definitely a journey. Yeah, and it takes us. I have always, my whole entire life, been a huge fan of Christmas. But last year, because it was right after my sister passed away, I I didn't put up all the Christmas decorations, and instead of wrapping stuff in wrapping paper, I actually took the easy way out and threw some things in bags last year. I was just not feeling it. So, and to top it off, one of my stepdaughters, she's growing up and she's getting to the point where, she didn't want to hang out with stepmom and dad anymore. So I had that to deal with, that empty nestish symptom on top of Gretchen. And so I had two things going on at one time, and it was just a very stressful year for me. So, but I know that this year will be better. Um, I know this year will be better because I've already started wrapping Christmas gifts. Some things that I had picked up last year, I started wrapping them. And I've been picking up little things to put in. I'm going to make stockings for the homeless. I picked up some little stockings at Walmart. And what we're going to do is for the month of November and December, we're going to put little things in their stocking. So in the donation I received yesterday, I got some chapstick and some little nail polishes. And I took these little mesh bags that I put my stitch markers in, and I've wrapped those up all pretty, and I've wrapped little body sprays, and I bought I bought some little multi-tools that they had at Dollar Tree, and the multi-tool is like a knife, scissors, a can opener, a corkscrew, a nail file. I mean, it does like 8 different things. So that, and then I'm going to also get some body sprays for the men. You know how they get the little 3-packs? I'm going to take them out of the box and then wrap them individually and put them in the stockings. So the stockings will have some little gifts, and then it'll have like snacks, candy like you would have for Christmas, and, candy canes and, Hershey Kisses or whatever we end up buying. But, yeah, empty nester is another type of grieving. Yeah. And so I had 2 things going on at one time. It was just way too overwhelming, and the daughter that doesn't come anymore, she was the one who always decorated the tree with me. So I had to do it by myself. Sorry. Yes, my story is used for His glory. So the first time I heard, the term being God's hands and God's feet was when I was working. I volunteered at the Open Door for a little while, and I heard that term, and I did that for a couple months, and then after that, I decided I wanted to do a ministry that was more geared toward. Sorry, I've now got mascara in my eyes, so now my eyes are burning. Thank you, Joe. So anyway, I'm trying to stay focused after crying. Hold on. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I know you don't want to watch me cry. All right. So now my eye is stinging. I'm laughing at myself for crying. I don't know why. All right. Let's see what we're saying. I'm a huge Christmas person as well. And as my dad had passed 9 days before Christmas in 2015, I couldn't celebrate. It gets better. Yeah. I think this year's already better. And I feel like I'm helping other people with the ministry. And it's okay. Crying helps. Crying it out helps. Yes, it does, Heather. Definitely. So I don't think my stepdaughter even knows I feel that way, but I do. So it was just like too much at one time. And I just couldn't deal with it. So, and I do have problems sometimes, but most of the time I stay really positive, but sometimes things come up and yeah, but I have my days. I do have my days. Sorry, guys. But thank you for the friend mail, Lottie. I definitely appreciate it. And I made my friend mail video for both channels today, and those will be coming out. I think they're both videos. I don't think I've scheduled them both, but they're both going to come out next week, I think. So I got that done, and the ministry has been really blessed. I don't know if you guys were in here earlier, but I received a donation of some shampoos and conditioners and lotions, little small ones. And then I received 2 PayPal donations. I received a huge donation from my church. Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle, sent socks and toothpaste. And am I missing something? I think that's it. Yeah. All of that. Hello, the Bud Files. How are you? So the ministry has definitely been blessed, and I'm very happy about that. It'll help us when we don't have to spend money on shampoo and toothpaste. We can buy some more detailed things like flashlights and tea light candles, or those little LED candle, the little LED kind that you just turn on. We can purchase more, like coffee cups and water bottles and hand warmers and things like that. So it's awesome to get donations, because that frees up our money to purchase other things that they need. So oh, thank you, KK. That's sweet. Thank you for the encouragement. The Bud Files, you missed it. I had a little cry on my live today. I think I've only done that 2 other times. Another one of my lives a long time ago, and then one time I was on Smoky Mountain Bless, and they had me up for something, and I got to talking about something, and I just started crying. I don't know what happened. Hello, Wayne's World Unlimited. Every once in a while, you just get full of emotion. Can make you some washcloths so they can use to wash. Thank you, Lottie. That'd be awesome. Hi, Rebecca. I'm glad you're still here. Sorry, I'm bawling. Why don't you make your own toothpaste? I do. Make your own toothpaste? That's a thing? I didn't know. People in the homesteading community make all kinds of stuff I would have never thought of. Hello, Kathleen. You're lucky you missed me crying on the live. That was fun for everyone. Oh, it happens. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I gotta just like wipe my nose real quick. It's still trying to. I just grabbed the closest thing I could find, which was a dishcloth. Because I didn't want my nose to rain while I was talking to you guys. Yeah. So I do appreciate all the donations. I just so overwhelmed between my church and YouTube. I feel really, really blessed. So that's awesome. So I'm about to place an Amazon order when the money clears into that account, and purchase a couple of items for the homeless. And I already started setting up the bags for October. And I had to take I had got a bunch of toothpaste, but I had to take them all out of the boxes because they're more bulky when they're in the boxes. So I had to take them all out of the boxes. Plus, we put the toiletries into gallon-size bags, and so we have to fit everything into the gallon-size bag. And it's like shampoo, hairbrush, washcloth, hand sanitizer, wipes, shaving cream, Kotex for the women. There's a couple other items that were donated. I put them in there too. And with that donation that I just got, we got underwear. So my mom's like, "Oh no, we have to ask the guys, would you like some underwear?" So my mom sounds like she's embarrassed. I might have to be the one handing out the underwear. Good tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, there are a lot of chemicals in toothpaste. I was talking about my sister that passed away last year, and talking about my stepdaughter who is 18 now and doesn't need me. So that's sad. I have an empty nest and I lost my sister. That's a lot to deal with in a short period of time. Yes, yeah. I have a new collabs upcoming video coming out on Thursday. But most of the collabs, all but one of the collabs, are in the other video. I just announced one new one on there that's going to come out on Thursday, but the rest of them are listed there. If there's anything you have questions about, you can email me at gailsouthernliving@yahoo.com, and I'll answer those questions for you about the collabs if I know the answer. Some of these collabs are coming out don't have hashtags, so I like them to have hashtags. I like them put into a little file, but that's just me, I guess. Thank you, Justina, for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys in here helping me with my watch time. It will be such a blessing if I can get this channel monetized. I think I was, let's see. I'm going to look at it real quick while you guys are on here. I'm going to look at my YouTube studio and see what my watch time is on now. Hello, Alfonso. How are you? Let's see. It says 202 watch hours for this channel. I know that's not great, but at least I have more watch hours than I do friends on my channel. I think that's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be that you have more watch hours than people. That way you're not so far behind. But yeah, I'm going to join Ariel's collab. Christmas is coming 23, so that'll probably help me gain some friends for this channel and for the other channel. Oh, are you still working in your yard, Alfonso? I watched that video yesterday. You were preparing your yard for landscaping or something? Oh, you shared it on your Facebook page? Yes. Alfonso, I wanted to say thank you. Your friend that you sent over to my channel from your live, Katadin Cooking Mama Homestead, did a donation the other day. So I want to thank you for sending her over. That was really sweet. And she did do a PayPal donation the other day. So thank you so much for sending her my way. That's awesome. Because of her, I get to purchase some men's socks. And they're definitely going to need them. You put some seeds in one of your raised beds. Just put in the irrigation system. A lot of people are doing fall gardening. Honestly, every year when I finish gardening, I'm tired and I need a rest. And I start getting excited again in the winter, like about January, February. I start getting excited about gardening again. I might do some gardening under my grow light during the winter this year. I'm going to try to grow lettuce and maybe cherry tomatoes. I'm going to give that a shot. So I'll probably be starting those. I'll probably going to start those in October. It's still hot here, but not quite as hot. We have had a little rain. We do still have kind of a grasshopper situation. I do have some cantaloupe, some different pumpkins and gourds and different stuff out in the wild garden. I'm still watering that, and I'm watering my hyacinth, and I still have some zinnias that I had planted late to come up. So I'm watering 3 things in the backyard right now, and that's it. Everything else is done. So I always want to do a fall garden, but then I just get tired and I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm going to focus on cooking videos on my other channel. I'm going to try soap making. Apparently, I'm going to be entering a sourdough collab that Mountain Grandma is putting on for October. This will be my first time making sourdough. I'm doing my research right now. I would like to get the sourdough started and before the end of the collab actually end up making bread with it. I don't know how long it takes to make it, but it would be neat if I could make it and then get to the point of actually making bread by the end of the month. I really don't know how long it takes. I know nothing about that, but I am going to try it. Yeah, I figured out what size jar I need. I wrote down a little bit of information that Tammy was talking about. Yeah. I won some grow lights about 2 years ago from the Vineyard Chicks. Well, actually, I was trying to win them, and they were so sad that I didn't win them that they just sent me some. The Vineyard Chicks asked their parents if they could send me a set of grow lights too. So they came straight from Walmart.com to my P.O. box. And I still have those. I grew some stuff under there, like in January. But I think instead of doing fall gardening, I'm going to do a little bit of winter gardening. And I'll just do like a weekly update on how things are growing under the grow light. So that's what I'm going to do for this year. This will be my first year to actually try to grow things in the winter under the grow light. But I want to start them early enough to where if I want to start something for the spring, I'll still have time. So I'm going to get some things going. We'll see how it goes. I might end up purchasing another grow light. That way I'll have one for what I'm still growing from the winter, and then I'll be able to start putting out spring stuff. Yeah. So that was sweet of the Vineyard Chicks to send me the grow light. But I do appreciate those seeds so much, Joe, that you sent. Everybody does all these seed hauls, and I get kind of jelly because I don't have the money to do that. But Joe just sent me a bunch of seeds today, so that was a huge blessing. And it was actually stuff I needed: parsley, carrots, cucumbers, lettuce. Yeah, it was actually a bunch of stuff that I actually needed. So that's cool. Super cool. Excited about that. And it's, yeah. And that way when I'm making out my, what do you call it? Seed swap list, I'll know what I don't need now. But I do want to grow my baby pool that I bought this year. I want to, get that composted really well. And I want to grow the whole entire baby pool full of parsley. I feel like I need more parsley. I want to be able to process enough parsley for the whole entire year. So I'm going to try to grow like a bunch of parsley next year, and then just try to keep up on it, keep it dehydrated, keep it going, and get like a bunch. So I won't have to buy any parsley at all from the store. That's the goal. It's a small goal, but that's a goal that I have. Yeah, I would pull up your comment, Joe, but I'm not on StreamYard. I'm on regular YouTube. I was trying to save my StreamYard minutes for Pinecone Fest. I'm going to Pinecone Fest, but Garden State Gardener does a seed giveaway. So if you want to win some seeds, go on his registration video, make a comment, and he'll be drawing for winners. You go back, listen to the video, see if he drew your name. Let's see. I want to see what did Kathleen say? You need some seeds. Tell me what you are missing. And I have way too many and can't have, but you can't have my parsley. Okay. Yeah. I think I have 3 packages of parsley now, but I wanted to get about maybe 6. I think maybe 6 would fill that baby pool. And then I want to have an extra set for when you harvest, you can kind of plant some more in there too. I give out seeds every day. Yes, you do. Yeah. This Sunday, I knew you weren't going to go live, Joe. And I'm going to, instead of doing I'm going to do my live, but I'm going to do it a little bit later. I'm going to go on the Yellow Shirt Dad. And then after that, I'm going to do a live. So I have it set up for 5:30. But if I finish at 4:30, I'll start the live then. So whenever I finish that yellow shirt, Dad, then I'm going to come over. I figured since I didn't have a guest scheduled, it would be okay if I just went over and did an interview over there. So thank you, Lonnie. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the donations, Lottie. I appreciate it so much. And the Hobby Lobby gift card. That was awesome. What a blessing. Lottie sent me a Hobby Lobby gift card. So next time I go to Abilene to do the homeless ministry, I usually stay the night before when I go to do the homeless ministry with my mom. I stay the night before and we work on things that we need to work on for the next day. And sometimes we'll do a little bit of shopping or window shopping. And so when I go back up there, I'll be able to purchase something cool at Hobby Lobby because I got a gift card now. So yay. That's awesome. That was a blessing. So many blessings being poured upon me right now. You think I'd be a sad person. I'm sitting here bawling my eyes out on YouTube, but I'm not sad. I'm very, very blessed right now. But they say when you're overwhelmed with feelings, you're overwhelmed with the good feelings and the bad feelings. When you have feelings, you just have a lot of feelings. You know, I was watching something. I think it was Seinfeld. I was watching Seinfeld and they were talking about this lady, you know how Jerry Seinfeld, he's always going through, every time you watch the show, he's got a different girlfriend. Anyway, the girlfriend was like, you never show any emotion at all. And I didn't realize the first time I watched Seinfeld that Jerry Seinfeld is kind of mean sometimes. I mean, he goes through these girls like crazy. Thank you, Rebecca. That's sweet. That's very sweet. I'm going to try to remember to pull mine out and wear it on the live when you're with me. So no matter what the temperature, I'm just going to wear it. It'll be okay. My head might get hot, but I'll just wash my hair the next day. It'll be okay. But I thought it would be cute. And Rebecca, did you see the thumbnail I made for the live that I put up? It's really just a picture from Pixabay. But I saw that and I thought, oh, that's cute. Usually I set up 6 bags and my mom sets up 6 bags. So we usually do a dozen, like 12 a month. That's our normal. What we usually try to do is I usually do 3 women and 3 men, and my mom does 3 women and 3 men. We make up toiletry bags. We put we give them a spiral, a pen. We give them an envelope with a stamp so they can write their family. We'll give them a water bottle or a cup if we have it. Occasionally we give out hats. This time I actually had toilet paper because it was donated to me. And also I had donated to me from the church some little small laundry soaps. So we put that in there. And then we have another bag. And then food goes in that bag too. And then toiletry bag is just your normal stuff you would need to take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, all that. But yes, 12 is our goal. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But we usually end up finding 12 people. This time, I think we had 13 bags with us, and we gave out 11. It just happens, you know. It's actually very, well, this time we did interviews, and we talked to them for a long time. So, yeah. But I actually got one more interview to edit, and I'll be putting that out hopefully this week. And we're going to try to do an interview every time. And we're going to try to take more pictures. It's hard, you know, but we need to ask them for pictures because I want you guys to see their faces And as far as I know, we haven't ran into the same person twice. Now, my mom might run into the same people occasionally because my mom, because she lives over there in the bigger city, she keeps a bag in her car of just food, and she'll hand out the bag of food when she just runs to Walmart or goes to the doctor's office. If she sees someone, she'll give it to them. So she tries to keep a bag with her. But so she does occasionally see the people twice. But me, because I just go once a month, I usually don't see the same people. But I did ask my mom, we've never done this before. I did ask my mom if we could go out twice in December because of it being Christmas month. I wanted to be able to reach more people, give out stockings and goodie bags and stuff. So I'm going to try to set up for, so it'd be 18 people for, I'm going to do November and then twice in December. So that would make 18 people. I want to try to set up 18 stockings. And then they'll have the toiletries and then some regular, just everyday food items in there too. So I'm going to put the stocking into the grocery bag. So we're going to up our game a little bit just for December. And we've been handing out T-shirts too. I have a local clothes closet lady I used to go to church with, and she donates T-shirts. She also gives me bags, like grocery bags, the cloth ones or the plasticky type, that are pretty durable. And we put their stuff in that. And occasionally I get a donated backpack. Backpacks are awesome. I love getting the backpacks, but because that's something they could carry around real easily. And if they have one, and that one's better, they can replace. Like kids' backpacks that they've used for the school year already. But maybe it was a girl, not a boy, because boys can be kind of rough on things. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's probably some people who haven't gotten things in years. Yeah. But I've been picking up little items at Dollar Tree, and I also had some items donated, and I'm actually wrapping it all up. So it'll be little gifts in the bottom, and it'll be a bunch of snacks and candy and stuff. And I may end up getting like some beef jerkies to put in there, stuff like that. And because it's Christmas, I can even get a little bit of chocolate because we try to stay away from the chocolate during the hot time. But I think I'm actually going to put some chocolate in these because, it'll be December. So hopefully it'll be cool enough for chocolate not to melt in the car. I'm hoping for that. So, and just started getting like sweaters and hoodies and things like that in from the clothes closet. The lady that does the clothes closet, she drops off bags of clothes on my front porch. And so I'll just go out, check the mail. There's bags, or hubby will come home. There'll be bags on my front porch. So that's kind of just a normal thing. Estate sale stockings. Yeah. My mom has some outside out here that were for the garage yard sale. And she's going to use those. But those are hers. I bought some at Walmart the other day for 97 cents. They were kind of thin, but that's okay because they may not even really keep it. Really, the stocking is more just like wrapping paper for it. It just makes it look more festive. But so anyway, I bought the little thin ones, and they're, pretty good size. They're actually going to be cheaper at Walmart than Dollar Tree because Dollar Tree is $1.25. So I didn't used to do this, but now that Dollar Tree is $1.25, occasionally I'll buy things at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar or Walmart or Dollar General that the items are less than $1.25, like the packages of the wipes. You can get the travel size ones for 97 cents. I think there's 20 of them in there. And I've been buying my wipes at Walmart for 97 cents. So I go there once a month and purchase 6 wipes. And I do that once a month. And it actually fits into the toiletry bag really easily. I think my mom, she ends up getting bigger ones. So she puts hers in a big bag. But I put mine in the toiletry bag because, that's what I can do. So that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Things like this could be used because you don't know that they're going to keep. I mean, they're probably not going to keep it, which is fine. It's just kind of just a holder for the goodie items. But the little gifts will be wrapped and they'll be like, just different little snacky items in there. Christmas candy and Christmas, whatever they got. And maybe even some things that aren't Christmas, but just are really good snacks. But anyway, they'll have a whole stocking of snacky goods. So that'll be cool. I need to go over and listen to some of your Bible readings there, Kathleen. I need to go over there and do that. I try to listen to somebody read the Bible every morning. This morning, I listened to Cynthia's Crafts and More. I also have Growing in Grace. I listen to her Bible studies, Deborah's Delicious Dishes, Literature and More with Kathleen, and sometimes Blackberry Rock Homestead. So I have several different channels, but I try to listen to one every morning, either a devotion or a Bible reading. Try to listen to one every morning. And every time I go to your channel, Kathleen, when I watch one video, I throw another one on the watch later list. So when I go over, I'm really watching 2. That way to give you some watch time for that channel. Might be going to some more inspirational fiction. Yeah, I love stories like that. Do you know any more, because you do literature, reading stuff. Do you know any more old style stories like Little House on the Prairie, Anne of Green Gables? Is there more stories that are kind of like that in that kind of time frame? Can you think of any more stories that were written in that time frame? Because I like stories like that. I love Anne of Green Gables. I watched I watched Little House on the Prairie when I was a kid. I bought the books and read the books. I watched the series again. I listened to Anne of Green Gables on YouTube first. Then I read the books. And then I watched it on Netflix. And the Netflix version kind of, I like parts of it. There's parts of it I don't like. There's a little bit of immorality in there that I don't like. And if you've watched the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I like most of it. But now when I read the books, Anne of Green Gables, I picture the Netflix character. And that's the same thing with Little House on the Prairie. When I read the stories, I picture Laura Ingalls from the TV show because that's just makes a picture in my brain. The Foxfire books. The Foxfire books. Little Women. Little Women. I want to say Little Women. Pride and Prejudice. I'm going to put some of these books on my Christmas Amazon wish list. Hubby likes to purchase items from the Christmas Amazon wish list that I make. So I'm going to go back through my wish list and see if there's things I want to take off or add to. the list. So I wanted to add some books to that I could read, and I wanted to get some new stories. Yes. Heather, we still need to go over that collab that we wanted to do together. I still wanted to go over that collab with you. We need to get together and talk. If you have time tomorrow, call me. Anytime between 9 and 4. Yeah, I do couponing. That's funny you should say that, because I had a little channel called Coupon Gal. It still exists in the world. I just don't work that channel anymore, but the channel's still there. I call it my backup channel now. Something happens to my main channel, I will use that channel. So I still have it. But yes, I do couponing. I thought about, now that it's winter and I don't have my gardening to do, I thought about doing once a week a couponing video like I used to do on the Coupon Gale, but just doing it once a week. And on that video, I'll talk about how to get the coupons and what coupons I'm getting, and just try to piece together a few pieces of content and make it just one video. Instead of having 2 4-minute videos, I might make it one 8-minute video where I'm putting a couple of things together. And I think I'm going to try to do that. But yes, if you're not connected to my other channel, it's called Gail Southern Living. Joe just put up the channel link for that. Anne of Green Gables has always been my favorite. Not a fan of the Netflix version either. I like parts of it. I just don't like the part about the kid, the boy, if you know what I'm talking about. That's getting a little bit too much modern for me. I mean, I like some modern things. I don't hate all modern things, but I don't like that confusion thing. That's not cool. But I went ahead and watched it and just tried to fast forward through that part of it. But I like most of the stories. The part about the little Indian girl, that was very sad. But yeah, I wish they had gone a little bit more like the book, though. Same thing with Little House on the Prairie. I wish they had gone more like the book on that, too. I still like them, but I wish they had done it just a little better. I could help them fix it. Like they really want to hear my opinion, right? Yeah, I didn't ever used to do audio versions, but I started listening to, and I listened to all of Anne of Green Gables, all of it, but like maybe the last couple, and that's when I bought the books. But it was a channel called Beverly Wolfie, so I started watching it on her channel. And then after that, I purchased the books because there was 2 parts I didn't get to hear. So I purchased the books. And then I went back and listened to Little House on the Prairie but anyway, I've listened to, even though I've read Little House on the Prairie several times, but I want some new books. I want some more stories in that era of books. So I'm going to put some of those on my Amazon wish list for Christmas for hubby to buy for me, which I have actually put on YouTube on my other channel before. I think Garden State Gardener purchased something off of there one time for me as a gift, surprise gift, which is the best kinds of gifts, the kind of gifts you don't know are coming. That's the best kind. And I actually just got one of those recently. Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer is a Lifestyle, sent me a $25 Hobby Lobby card. So next time I go to Abilene, I'll be able to purchase something. I will tell you, it'll probably be some kind of a Christmas decoration item, maybe a nutcracker. So that was cool. That'll be fun. I'll try to bring a little money to put with it so I can just go crazy. I love shopping with Mom there. Last time we had to do the dry shopping or the window shopping because neither one of us had money, but we enjoyed looking around. We enjoyed spending thousands of dollars without spending any money at all because we just looked. But yeah. Anyway. Yep. I need to finish purchasing all the items I need for my candle making. I still need the shea butter and the PPE, the personal protective equipment. I need the goggles, the mask, and the gloves. And I have to have specific kinds of gloves because I'm allergic to latex. So I'm probably going to have to get like vinyl or something. So I've got all that on my Amazon wish list, which looks like a really weird item to buy, but those are the 4 items I need. I already have the essential oil. I already have some molds to do soap, and I have the mica powder to make it a color. So I have all that stuff. G-scale tracks. Yeah. Candle or soap. I'm going to try to make soap. I'm going to try the soap with a few different things. I want to try the shea butter version, and I want to try the olive oil, coconut oil version. So I want to try a couple of different versions. Yeah. It'll be my first time, so it'll be super funny. Me with that mask on, that's going to be hilarious. Yep. But yeah, it'll look like I'm going into a war zone or something. But I want to wear it because I do have a little bit of asthma, and I've actually had pneumonia before, so I don't want to do anything to damage my lungs because lye is supposed to be really dangerous. But I live on the wild side, so I will give it a shot. Yeah, I'm going to make cold press soap. And I've already started purchasing some items. And yep, I got about 4 more things, and I will be ready for the soap making. So I didn't quite make it for the soap collab. But when I do my video, I might go ahead and hashtag it the soap collab anyway and send it over to Tammy and Yogi Hala Farm, and they can just add it to the end of the playlist. Need to go get the key. Oh, the lye. Yeah, the lye. I've already purchased the lye. I purchased the lye on Amazon. Hubby gave me some spending money, and I used it to purchase some items on Amazon to start my soap making thing. So 4 more items, and I'm there. And it's like I say, it's just the shea butter, and the shea butter is sitting in my checkout. It's in my cart. It's in the cart. And then after that, I'll just have to get the PPE, the personal protective equipment. And that'll be it. I'll be ready to go. And then, I probably need, I'm just going to use the thermometer that I have. And then, of course, once you use it for that, it's going to be only for that. I think everything you use for the soap making, you have to continue to use that. So I need to figure out what kind of bowls do you use, Heather? Do you know? Is it metal, plastic, ceramic? I don't know. Everything I'm learning for the first time, and everybody pretty much knows more than me. But I'm learning. It's okay. You're not good until you figure it out. 3-foot replica of an old Christmas tree. It was up high and not sure what it's made of. Hobby Lobby at the price is looking at it. $300. No thanks. Yeah. You know those super beautifully decorated trees from Hobby Lobby? That's what my mother's tree looks like. Okay, my mom used to be a floral designer at Hobby Lobby, and her tree looks like something out of a magazine. Now she has to do the little skinny trees now because she's in a little senior efficiency type apartment. So it's like a little tiny thin tree. But let me tell you, if you watch the video of us making the sack lunches, her place is decorated to the T. And she will decorate it and she'll turn around and decorate it again. She's always changing her style. I mean, maybe it's because she spends so much time in there, she just gets tired of looking at stuff. Whereas me, I hang on to stuff forever. But eventually, my younger sister just gave me like 10 cactus pictures. So what I did was I was trying to decide where to put them. I took all the pictures down in the dining room except for one set of my mirrors because I had my dining room decorated in mirrors. I saw it in a restaurant somewhere and I thought it was cool. So I took all the mirrors down. They're going in the yard sale. I left just one set of the heart mirrors up in there. But anyway, I put all those cactus pictures in my dining room. So my decor in the dining room is now cactus pictures. So I took my sister's leftover pictures. She's like, "Do you want these?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, and then she's like, "Yeah, just take all of them." I'm like, "Really, all of them?" "Yeah." "Okay." I just started carrying them to my car, I was like, "All right, I'll take them all. Don't think I won't." Metal or glass or plastic. It could be any of those. And that's on the lie, right? Not the melt and pour. Interesting. I know whatever you choose to use, it stays that. What other kind of utensils do you need, like for picking stuff up? Do you need like tongs or a spoon or anything? Because I might just take stickers, like a sticker and tape, and put it on the handle of the whatever utensil I end up using, so everybody knows that one specifically. And then I'll have it put up in a specific box or tote. I think I'm going to put all of it in a tote and keep it there all together, all the stuff. I want to make a video, but I wanted to kind of wait till I got everything. But I don't know. I might just show what I have so far. Anyway, big plastic bowls or glass is best. Okay, I have lots of big plastic bowls. I definitely have a lot of those. And a lot of the glass stuff I actually have outside. I use them for the chicken bowls because the chickens are always knocking stuff over. So there's that. Yeah. I probably should get off here now. I gotta figure out what to make for dinner and do a couple more chores. Right before I came on here, I said, before you do your live today, you need to sweep them off the bathroom floor. That was my goal. So I got that done. I did 2 videos, watered the garden this morning, fed the chickens. What else did I do? I made an iced coffee for myself. That's pretty much it. But anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I will try to do a live again tomorrow. I actually put in almost an hour and a half today. I need to talk for 7 more minutes so I can call it an hour and a half. Yeah. So I will have another collab video coming out again, Heather, and I added 1 new collab to that. And if you have time, call me tomorrow. We'll talk about that collab you wanted to do. And I do have the outfit to wear. I have set up in my mind the outfit to wear. So I don't know if my bonnet and my apron match, but I'm going to look at all my aprons and see which one would look best with the bonnet. But that'll be fun. Yeah. That will be fun. Yeah, lots of collabs going on. Hopefully people will start emailing me about these collabs that are going on. Hello, Midlife Travel. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Yep, there's a Tractor Supply right here in town. Probably tomorrow afternoon, about 2:30. I think it'll be tomorrow afternoon. Usually, I'm trying to make them about 2:30 every day. I think today I went a little bit earlier. It was like 1:30, but I think 2:30 is going to be I hate to set them up early and then forget. So that's why I'm kind of doing it on the fly now. And I did have it set up earlier and deleted it because I was like, oh, I need to do this on regular YouTube because I'm trying to save up my minutes for Pinecone Fest. I'm going to the Pinecone Fest October 13th, 14th, and 15th in Mount Vernon, Texas. It's a meetup. It's going to be my second meetup. So I want to have all my StreamYard minutes so I can go live. I'll probably be going live from the other channel. And, but I think if I do a video, I think I might post it on both channels because I think it would help this channel. Okay. Yep. Probably tomorrow at 2:30. That's my goal. Just try to get my chores done in the morning and then try to go live in the afternoon. Every once in a while, if I just wake up really, really awake, I'll sit there and do a live. But usually I try to do in the afternoon. Nobody wants to be around me when I'm not awake yet. Especially since we're out of coffee. Wednesday is payday and I need some coffee. Now, this morning, well, about 2 hours ago, I made myself an iced coffee. And I just mixed, since I didn't have any cold coffee in the fridge, I just mixed the items with instant coffee and it was pretty good. I'm one of those, I can just like make something out of nothing. It's my superpower. My brain just like, ooh, what can I do with that? Like today, I had a tostada for lunch. That was my lunch today by myself. Then I sent the picture to hubby, and hubby's like, oh, why'd you send me that picture? Like he wanted the tostada, and I'm like, I wasn't trying to make you jealous. I was just showing you my ingenuity. This is what I decided to make for lunch today. It just sounded good. So made my own tostadas out of corn tortillas. Thank you, KK. I thought I would just put in the last 2 minutes and make this a full hour and a half live. So the goal is to do half an hour a day, which if I get to talking and I have people to talk to, I can talk with the best of them. After Pinecone Fest, I might try to do an open panel chat. But right now, like I said, I don't want to use up all my StreamYard minutes because you only get 20 hours per month and I have a free version. So I have to keep it down. And I'm supposed to do a live with Ariel on Sunday and I'm going to have to try to keep it at an hour because I don't want to use up all my minutes. I want to have all the time I want to be able to go live there. I had a burrito for lunch from leftovers. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep, I just opened up a can of beans and put some milk in it, put it in a pan, and let it, get creamy. Like, I didn't even have cheese. There was no cheese in the house. I thought, well, it'll be okay without cheese, and it was fine. And I did the corn tortilla shells in a little bit of oil, olive oil, and heated those up on both sides. And then I spread the beans over it and put some guacamole and made my own little. I should have put some lettuce on there too, but it was good. Just tortilla, beans, and guacamole, and that's what I had for lunch. It was really good. You do what you do. Midlife Travels, yes. Thank you for coming in, Midlife Travels. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming in. All right, I'm at an hour and a half, which is the equivalent of 3 days worth of lives, because the goal is 30 minutes a day. So I surpassed my goal today. So yay me. Sorry you guys had to watch me cry. It happens. Hey, you usually feel better after you cry, so it's like a good cleanse. But anyway, thank you guys for coming by today. I appreciate all of you. If you need some watch time on your channel, send me an email. Let me know. We can make an exchange, or I can just, run it for you or whatever. Just let me know, and I'm all about helping other people out. No, thank you, Alfonso. All right, you guys have a good evening. Bye, everybody. See you later. See you tomorrow. 2:30 is my goal. 2:30 tomorrow at 2:30. Bye.